What's up, everybody? It's Mikhail Kasanova coming to y'all with another live stream. Just trying to make sure all my settings are good because I was having some issues earlier with the streaming. What's up, Edward Bishop? I'm gonna do Mega Man X2 probably. Might make that a Friday stream and just stream through X2 and X3 both. That being said, how y'all doing? I am sipping on some K. Wallow's Cream Ale by Honolulu Beer Works. Other than that, Zero Fanatic, what's up, man? Is my audio and video good? Is it going in and out? Or choppy or anything like that? Oh, that's probably why. Dave J, what's up, man? Okay, everything's going good. So it's just on my end that everything sounds off. All right. I was trying to make sure everything was good before we went live. I've definitely been trying to do that a lot more lately. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a great time. We're gonna get into some Fire Emblem Three Houses. Actually, I've actually got some really good news. So the voice actor for Claude, I'm actually interviewing him tomorrow afternoon. So I'm really excited about that. Like I was really shocked when I checked my email earlier and found out that I'm going to be interviewing him. So super hyped about that. Ernest Jarrell Russell, what's up, man? How's it going? You in Charlotte, North Carolina? How are you doing? So if everybody's ready, if you guys are ready, we can go ahead and hop into Stream Elements bot running, Pajal. I guess I have Stream Elements running. Which is one of the things I need to work on over the weekend is I need to start figuring out Stream Elements because it's very confusing to me. Anyways, you guys are ready? Let's go ahead and get into the stream. Let me just go ahead and get my chats up. Wow, we have 6 people watching on YouTube. What's up? You guys are shocking me with that. I wasn't even expecting that many people. Per usual, we don't have anyone on Twitch. I mean Mixer. Oh. Right. Got people over on Facebook. What's up? Just making sure I got everything set up. All right, cool. Let me just make sure the chats are up. All right, if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, last time I played this, right here, all right. So a lot has happened since the last time I streamed. The last time I streamed was on I believe it was on Saturday, maybe Sunday. But from there to now, quite a lot has happened, guys. I made an announcement on my YouTube that well, not my YouTube, my Twitter. And on my Twitter, you know, I stated that I put in a resignation from the company I work for. And oh, excuse me. And basically, with resigning, my goal is to, well, yeah, I guess it's to go full time as a content creator, because at this point now I don't really have much of a choice. But there's a lot that's been going on that I just haven't spoken on, and I am grateful for my own safety and benefit. I probably should not speak on until like after September 3rd. But welcome. It's one of those things where, you know, you got to make a decision for yourself. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. And I just got to a point where I'm like, with a lot of the things that I was dealing with, I'm like, okay, I need to take some steps back and focus on me. Well, folks, we're not too happy with it, especially today. Especially today. Look at the map. I've played this map before. Nothing special about this one. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
I'll cut through. Saw that coming.
Zero, you say you need an SD card for your Switch. You got no more room for demos.
I will get stronger yet.
Here goes.
I'll give it my all.
What should I do? Stay focused.
Are you gonna try and finish your Final Fantasy VII Platinum run before 8 comes out? I'm hyped for 8 because I was a huge fan of that as a kid when I originally played it back then.
Here we go.
And it's just, it's amazing to see that it's back, you know, and it looks way better. I like what they've done with the updating the graphics, which has me wondering, did they rebuild the game from the ground up, like brand new code and everything, or did they
I'm on it.
like, how did they go about that?
Saw that coming. Too slow.
Oh my goodness, what was the name of the girl?
Saw that coming.
The
Stand down.
Oh yeah, you're done. You're done, man.
You never had a chance.
What's the name of the girl from Fire Emblem Path of Radiance? The one on the horse? Because I'm definitely making Dimitri that. Mm-hmm. Titania. I'm definitely gonna make Dimitri that. So, what has everybody been up to since the last time we did a stream? It's been a while. It has been quite a while, and I know that's enough time for me to miss catching up with people. So that's something else that I have not been doing, is keeping up with things. Dave J, I know you say you're in Atlanta City, man. How you liking it? And he just ran up and just did a Paul Phoenix Crusher. So you Zero, you say you're recovering from your trip to Vegas. When did you get back, man?
I had no choice. Feeling stronger.
You got back Monday evening, though. Thought you would be fine now by now, but you're still feeling tired. You probably, so you feeling probably more than likely the jet lag. I can relate to that. When I went to E3, I thought I would be recovered within like the span of a few days. But not at all. It took me literally like 2 weeks to recover from the fatigue that I had.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
How far have you gotten in this game so far, Zero? Yeah, it took me literally 2 weeks to recover, just because the time that yo, thank you for liking the stream, man. The raiding done. Thank you, man. Yeah, because like literally when I came back, well, when Lehu and I, when we came back from E3, I had literally no downtime because we got back at like 11 o'clock at night because our flight got delayed, and my mom picked us up in the airport, and for whatever reason my mom wanted to just sit and talk and watch TV, which honestly annoyed the living hell out of me, because I'm like, yo, I'm tired. you know? So she stayed over and just jabbered till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I had to be at work at 6. So like I had never really truly recovered or had the time to I just never had the time to fully have some downtime to feel like I like, oh, okay, you know, I got time to rest and recoup and all that. Nope.
Easy.
I really got to get his level up. It is insanely hot right now. You see, you're probably with me, but I made no progress in it for a while, but I want to go back to it. This is the first time I've touched this since the last time we streamed it. I want to say how many weeks ago? Or how many, like a week and a half ago? I haven't touched it since then. Fabian said, what's up, man? Finishing up in Adrian's stream. I'll jump back in a bit. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you. Let's do it now.
I had to turn my AC up because it's pretty damn hot right now. HLO, what's up, man? How's it going?
Another step forward.
Over already?
Should have trained better.
You have returned explosion. That was hilarious, bro.
Effective.
Oh my god, what? The last couple of days have been so... God, they're like dos muchachos, man. Like, this shit's insane.
Thank you.
Like, if there's ever been a sense of just the unnecessary, completely unnecessary. You say, yo, I gotta be up in 5 hours. Kids go to school way too damn early. Not tired at all. I'm gonna tell you this, Fabian. Like, I'm glad that actually, that's a good question. How is Ilani doing, man? I've been meaning to ask about that. I meant to ask about that earlier today, but you know, our conversation went somewhere else this morning and all day.
That went as expected. I like how this feels.
But man, I gotta say, I appreciate the fact that, you know, you're willing to talk to me today, because I definitely need the conversation with everything that's going on with me, especially in my personal life, man. It's really helpful that I'm able to talk to
I'm
you.
glad I can count on
Dude, this is terrible. This is... I thought, you know, I was ready. I'm not saying that I'm not ready,
Next time, bring your friends.
but I thought things wouldn't turn out the way that they did.
I'm counting on you.
With, you know, the home side of it, but yeah, I definitely am realizing I need to it's, you know, I definitely need to be a stronger one, because I mean, it requires me to be strong and to keep reminding her that, you know, everything's gonna be okay, even when I feel like, holy shit, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, you know. So, but like, I know when I told Lehua earlier about what happened, she was like, fuck all that. I don't want you working there anymore, because it was just too, it was too stupid. You say you think she'll be up tomorrow in bed resting all week, and I've been Mr. Mom. Been a hell of a week. Dude, I mean, as long as she's good, that's what matters. You know, Lehua and I were worried about her. So it's a good to hear she's doing better. I think the thing that's definitely getting me is
I must keep aiming higher.
the thing that keeps hitting me is the idea of, you know, that sense of comfort of
You're out of luck.
the safety net, you know, kind of like when you're working a job, more often than not, you have that comfort of knowing that you're going to get a secured paycheck. You don't have to worry. Every 2 weeks, you're going to get paid. But,
I'm pretty much perfect.
the lack of that is actually getting to me. I know it shouldn't, but it is, because I literally don't have a plan. I'm like, yo, all I can think of doing is streaming, making significantly better content with what I have, selling off things that I don't need, one of the other things I was looking at doing is selling my car actually, and my 2 laptops, since I don't really need them, since I won't have a day job anymore. And I guess like heavily pushing like my Patreon and everything else, because this is exciting, but it's terrifying. So you'll say this: if there's 2 people with doubts, that's going to cause issues. Someone has to stay confident and focused. So you'll get paid every 2 weeks until an employer decides to let you go. But yes, it's a scary thing not having it. No way around that, but it can help motivate you. And that's the crazy thing, is it actually is motivating me. It's motivating me to want to just go, give it everything that I've got, because one of the things I was thinking about today, when I was like, okay, let me see if I can retract my resignation, if I can get my job back, and as you and I were talking today, like shit just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse from yesterday to today. And it's like, it just got to a point where I was just like, I'm so disgusted that I'm like, yo, there's no way. It's like when you hit that point where you're like, you're past the point of no return, where you're thinking, oh shit, I can take it back. Oh, I can, I'll be able to, I'll be able to just get the job back, and I won't push it again. I'll just, do the job thing and just try to do this on the side. But it's like, no, this is it. It's all or nothing. And as things kept progressively getting worse, today, with all the fuckery that was going on with that person and everything they were doing to just absolutely bury me at my job,
Am I making progress?
literally, to me, I was like, yo, this is a sign that this is what I need to let go of this place. That no matter, even if I had just stayed with this job, that person would have just buried me regardless. And the realization of that is like, all right, well, ain't nothing to it but to do it, Well, shit, I'm this far in. There's nothing else I can do. It's terrifying. It is absolutely terrifying. Just the idea that this is it. But it's exciting because it's like, yo, that means it's all on me to make this happen. If I want to be, that saying of, if I fail or succeed, it's up to me. Like, that's literally where I'm at now. I'm like, yo, this is it. This is my opportunity. I have been dreaming, salivating at the opportunity to do this. And now I no longer have an excuse of, oh, my job is keeping me away. Yeah, I mean, the idea of the financial part of it does scare me. But I mean, that's why I'm like, shit, I can get rid of things I don't need. I can sell my car. I can sell everything else that I have that I don't need, and just go from there. But Dave, it's actually my direct boss is cool. I don't have any issues with my direct boss or my boss's boss. They're both really dope. It's the department I was working in, and the person that was running that department that was just really on some absolute bullshit today, and doing absolutely anything they can to bury me when I've done absolutely nothing. you know, and it's just, it really, it was an eye-opening experience to see this person that I've worked with for the last couple of years, to see them in the light of, wow, you are a low piece of shit, you know? It just, today absolutely disgusted and pissed me off. And once, like yesterday, the depression, you know, the fighting with Leua about the fact that I quit or resign, and then getting past the point of, oh shit, this is actually going to be a thing. You know, once that set in, and then seeing today that there is no going back, I'm pretty good right now. You know, I did do an interview to see if I can get something part time just for like medical insurance, because I'm not too sure if Lehua's job offers equivalent medical to what I had. But just in seeing how pathetic some people can be, I was like, no. You know that thing I posted before with "fuck this shit, I'm out." Yeah, that was that moment for me today. Like, I don't know what, and then the things, like, things just kept popping up over and over and over and over, and I'm like, yo, I'm sitting here and I'm not even doing anything. I haven't interacted with no one, and then things are just happening. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm moving on, and this place can burn. But yeah. So I'm 30. I now no longer have a corporate high-end job career. I am terrified out of my mind, but absolutely excited at this opportunity. Hopefully this does work. You know, if you guys still rock with me, hell, I'm never gonna force, but if you guys want to support the channel, if you want to join one of my membership tiers, or join my Patreon, or you know, that that would mean a lot to me. I'm definitely trying to work on stuff with companies, because there are things that I had in place that I'm now having to readjust, but I think I can make this work, you know? Fabian, you said, I recommend to take a week to just plan the way forward, give yourself some goals, and then get to work. Yeah, that's
Professor?
that's definitely what I got to do. HLO, you say whatever you do next, man. Best of luck. I appreciate that. I deeply appreciate that.
Here's the report.
I really am hoping that this
That worked out well.
grows into something, you know. It has to, because I don't have anything to fall back on. It really has to.
I've deepened my understanding.
This isn't so hard.
What's interesting is I actually had somebody reach out to me today, on Twitter, and they asked me about They actually asked me about what was my process for prepping to go full time. Like, what did I do? How much money did I save up? What are my finances? What is X, Y, and Z? And I'm like, what's one of the reasons you're asking that? And they're like, oh, because I would like to go. I want to do it myself, but I want to know what I need to start. And it's like, honestly, it's one of those things where it's like, you kind of just got to do it, and I can't really speak as an authority to say like, oh, I'm a success or anything, because I just started. But I'll say this: if I had just waited around for the perfect opportunity to occur, then it never would have happened, because you can always find an excuse to not do something. And I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy that's going to, talk myself up or talk someone else up and then not follow through. Dave Jace, I can only wish you good luck. Hopefully you succeed with this change. I wish you best of luck. Hopefully you succeed even more with this change. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. Fabian, you said I didn't know what the hell I was doing for a couple months. You make mistakes, you struggle, you learn, and get better. Now you have the time. Dude. It's so true. It is absolutely true.
What should I do?
One of the things too is
Ready.
when Lehua and I were talking about it today, like one of the things that she said, she was saying that because a couple years ago, like 4 years ago, and I believe I've shared
Here
this
we go.
before, but about 4 years ago, I went through a bout with cancer, and I had colorectal cancer,
Oh, good.
and it wasn't looking good for me. And on top of that, I also had to deal with my job, and it really got me to a point where my job was making my health and my cancer worse. And we got to a point where I had to take off months from work just so not only I can go through the process of not only the process of trying to recuperate, but also well, not recuperate, but to go through the treatments. And that's another thing. I know like some people on social media have made fun of me for not having a correct hairline or for having bald spots. And like when you're going through chemotherapy,
Stay focused.
your shit falls out. And sometimes things will fall out that just never grow back. And in my case, regardless of taking like Rogaine or whatever, a lot of my hair is just, it's gone, So, I had to take time off from work to go through chemotherapy and to get my stress levels down. And during that time, it was tough because everything fell on Lehua,
Get stronger yet.
and she made it. I mean, it was hard because I know for her, like, she'd never really had to deal with a situation like that. And she, it was a struggle for both of us. And, for the last 4 years, You know, like I'm 3 years in remission,
2 weeks.
and I told her that I would never. I'm getting choked up over here, guys. Like, I need to stop sweating. My eyes are sweating right now just talking about this, because this is some this is some real shit right here. God, I swear to her, I would never put her through this shit again. Like, never, you know, to a point where never to a point where we would ever be in a financial struggle that we were 4 years ago. You know, not knowing how the bills are going to get paid, and not knowing how, you know, the rent, where the food is going to come from, because God, that cancer, my job, the stress, everything was taking the shit out of me. And, you know, I swore to her I would never, you know, once I got back on my feet, I would make it happen. And I've been kicking ass the last 3 years, and it just realizing how unhappy I am and how much my job was just, you know, doing a number on me. I feel like it was selfish, you know? I feel like I was being selfish for wanting to pursue this, but it's one of those things where I'm like, I gotta do it to know. You know, I don't want to live with a what if. And one of the things that she said to me was, we made it through that. I know we can make it through this. I know it'll be a struggle, but I know we can make it through it. You know,
Guess I've gotten better.
I apologize, guys. I don't mean to get all choked up and nothing, but that was not my intention.
Watch and learn.
He said, in all seriousness, going through a horrible job that damages your mental health, come out a different person. Get this never again mentality. I'm definitely going through that right now, man. Like, I have to say that, like, I really feel like I could never deal with that kind of a situation ever again. Yeah, I apologize, guys, for the waterworks. I didn't mean to get all soft and sappy on you like that. Zero, you said as long as you keep that driving passion, I'm sure you would do fine. It has to work. You know, this has to work out.
You saved me.
Baby, you say anyone that thinks it's easy is in for rude awakenings. For real, man. There's nothing at all easy about this. And a lot of people, like, I've seen people say things like, oh, all you got to do is get in front, you know, hit record and get in front of a TV screen. And it's like, no, it's not that easy.
The fight continues. I'm starting to see results.
Yo, he seriously did. It made me wince a little bit.
I got it all down.
Nice.
That was tough.
So definitely my next stream is gonna be on oh dude, you're done. What are you doing? What are you doing, my guy?
Won that.
He over here in that Wolverine action. So my next stream on Friday, I'm actually gonna do stream X2 and 3.
Overall rating.
I actually wouldn't mind doing X2, 3, and 4. But I keep forgetting how long X3, 4 is, and plus, if I stream X4, I feel like that should be a stream to itself because I want to stream X and Zero's route.
Be gone.
Maybe you said I still think it's funny seeing little anime girls killing people in battle, right? They're so innocent looking. So I would ask you guys a question. How do you guys respond when people make stupid ass comments on a post of yours? Like, I made this post about the, as you guys know, I've got the Note 10. And this dude made this dumbass comment like, yep, and one drop and it's gone. It's like, okay, with any fucking smartphone these days, if you drop it, depending on how high up and what you're dropping on, it's going to be toast. That's why you get fucking insurance. I swear, some of the people that follow me make some of the absolute stupidest comments. And I'm just like, did you think before you said that, or was just stupid? Cause I'm over here like, yo, I'm talking in English and you're responding in stupid.
Careful, please.
So you get crazy every time I make a game or a new movie. Dude, I remember that last one you got. That shit was wild. I'm like, are we serious, my guy?
I can feel the difference.
I mean, some of the stuff people say, dude, is just, it's so wild. They made a video about the Streets of Rage character and someone started ranting about SAWs. Yeah, dude, I saw that and I'm like, what is this dude on? Like, whatever he's smoking, I need to know what it is and to stay all the way the hell away from it. HLO, you said I had a smartphone that would never break no matter what. I started throwing at people in high school. Yeah, them indestructible ones, eh? Oh, holy shit. What did I just do? Okay, I don't know what that was that I just did. What the hell is a divine pulse? Either really I saw a video earlier, didn't notice that comment. Zero, either the person from the channel, they never comment on anything else. It's just like a random person looking to be toxic.
Thank you.
There's just too many of them. Yo, go for it. There's just too many of that too. Like I've had situations where like I said the wrong fucking thing. Okay, so like when I did an unboxing review of my desktop computer, I accidentally called it a GTX computer. Oh, the graphics card a GTX when it's an RTX. And this dude would not drop it. Just kept going. And he was doing the absolute most. I'm like, my guy, it's not that serious.
A threat eliminated.
Thank you.
Oh, another thing I want to ask you guys, which is kind of interesting.
You can rely
What does it say when a female likes, well, not really likes, but like anytime you post a story on Instagram, you know how Instagram shows you who looks at your stories? What does it say when a female, she may not like a post you put up or comment on it,
Aiming higher.
but she'll, like, every time you put a post up, she's looking at it. Like she's looked at it. I'm curious as to what does that mean. Also, another thing I noticed too is a lot of the females from my job,
Who's next?
or soon to be ex job, a lot of them been following me on social media. What's y'all take on that? Oh, he's done.
I can't believe it. Well, not much more I can do here.
You found it.
don't
Okay, that
think
person said no SGWs, no political agenda. Better not hear or see changing genders for no reason. Otherwise, the game is a failure. All I want is a decent, worth game. No thanks to 3D Realms' decision to bend the knee. Donate 10,000, taking a some feelings class and patching. What in the blue fuck did I just read? That motherfucker need to go and take some Mavis Beacon. I need to learn how to read type of shit. Like, what did I just read?
you saved me.
That makes no damn sense. There's absolutely no SJW or political. You don't put any politics in your gaming content. What the hell is that person talking about?
You didn't give it your all.
I swear, there needs to be a license to get on the internet these days.
Saw that coming. Is that all?
Your reaction was literal what? Dude, that was some dumb shit. I don't know what to make of that. Oh, thank you. There needs to be a license for so many things nowadays. Dude, that's so damn Skippy.
Why am I even here?
There does need to be a license for a lot of shit these days. Some people, man, I don't know. Some folks do the most when it comes to being online. Insanity. Anyways. Yeah, some people, I sent him to the fam zone though. He's part of my rogues gallery. Some people need an oxygen license. Like, you need a license to breathe the same. Yo, Fabian, stop. You can't do that. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I needed that laugh. I needed that. Especially after the bullshit today. Some people need a good double jump kick. I mean, I swear, there's sometimes when I see people, they say or they do something that's so goddamn asinine. I'm over here like, what's that gif of the guy? He's like, and he smiles and all the question marks pop up around him. I just give the dude, I just give him flowers. I ain't trying to hook up with no dude in this game. Oh, we get to do a mission now. I like that this episode is like, or this stream is actually like action packed as compared to like the other ones that were like, there's a lot of
Thank you so much.
slowness.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is finally here. Let's move ahead with our plan.
Leave it to me. Professor, are you in as well?
We've narrowed down their objective. Kind of. So, let's show everyone that we can carry out our duties better than anyone.
We are counting on you, Professor.
You seem a mite too relaxed for my liking. The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. While we are in the goddess tower, we are relying on you to secure the locations that are lacking in defense.
May I let you in on something, Professor? My brother can be a bit callous. He told me that he was concerned about you, and hinted that perhaps you would be better off patrolling a coffin.
That was said in jest, Flame, and in confidence. Please just remain by my side and do not cause any more trouble. As a professor, you would do well to remember that it is your duty to guide your students down the path of righteousness.
Please excuse us, everyone. We shall see you again after the ceremony has concluded.
It's time.
All right. Let's stick to the plan and go hide where we can watch over the entrance to the Holy Mausoleum. If anyone suspicious enters, we'll follow them in and take them down. Got it?
So I should be asleep. I'm watching this and a bunch of restaurant makeover shows. Man, what are you watching? Which ones are you watching? Zero, you said that dude rubs me the wrong way. Yeah, he's a bit of a prick. I'm not gonna lie. HLO, he said, I promise you, Fabian, your kids aren't gonna complain about not going to school tomorrow. You're watching Restaurant Impossible. Dude, you stay watching that show. I swear. All right.
Welcome.
He said maybe I should marry his sister to piss him off more. Plus, she's a good girl. Yeah, I would totally fuck with his sister just to get at him. Cause I'm a fucked up individual like that. Like, oh, what? What? You gonna give me shit? All right, I'll give your sister the pipe. That's so fucked up. Yep, I'm gonna mess with her and gonna be like,
Yeah! Look at that form, man! Look at that! Look at it! Respect it.
man, telling you. Alright, so I need to give her something else to use other than that javelin. I
Is
mean,
that the one? Thanks a bunch.
everybody seems to be good though. I mean, well, he needs a new lance. Steel
Is
lance.
that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Yo, I had to. I've been in situations like that before, and this is Camp Casanova, people. I've been in situations like that before where a dude just absolutely. Does that mean I've been drinking too much of this right now? Is the goose loose? I think the goose is probably loose. Anyway, I've been in situations before, where guys would absolutely hate,
Come back soon.
but they had a badass sister. Girl was bad. I'm like, hey girl, how you doing? Dude's like, don't talk to my sister. Hey, yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. I ain't gonna say nothing. Don't worry about it. I got you. And the absolute minute, he ain't around. Guess who's hollering at his sister? So, yeah. I feel like Annette would be good as a sword wielder. Look at this map. All right. So we got, this is a pretty big map, guys. I need to take out this mysterious mage. Can somebody explain to me why this motherfucker is looking like the damn Skull Knight from fucking Berserk? The hell? Why do I feel like some shit's about to go down on this map? It's getting a little low. Let me get one more. I'll be right back, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Not for long, I had to give me another one. They need to go ahead and sponsor me. This is gonna be an interesting one. All right.
It is as we suspected. The enemy is within.
Those Central Church dastards have spotted us. Buy me some time while I open the seal on the casket.
I'm on it.
is after the casket.
Yeah!
Do they intend to steal her bones? We must defeat those enemies before they open the casket. But look closely at the ground. There are contraptions of some sort in place.
Hell of a lot of them, too.
Look closely at the enemy's weapons and advance while attacking them from the best positions possible.
Alright, with that being said, my guy, you're going first. You going down.
I must stay focused.
Oh, Fabian, what's that company? Thrawn Max? They hit me up. I don't know if they hit you up too, but they hit me up about, oh, where's the review? I'm like, I'm working on it.
I'm on it.
Here we go. Let's keep our guard up.
All right, the way I feel like I should approach this,
What should I do?
I need send a team to the left, team to the right. Told them I was working on it later, and they replied it was okay in very broken English. English, dude, yo, that guy's English is so.
I'll give it my all.
I'm like, all right.
I got this.
Here goes.
Stay focused.
Ready.
I mean, I'm gonna say this.
Death Knight, prove your strength and scatter these fools.
I don't take commands or waste my time on weaklings.
That knight looks like he has experience. It would be foolish to challenge him recklessly.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go after him straight on. Because if I did, it ain't a good look for me. I probably need to let him come to me. Okay, I'll say this about those Thrawn Max. What the hell is the name of that? Thrawn Max microphones. And Fabian, you can correct me if I'm wrong, or if you feel the same way, you can hop in and say it. I personally cannot recommend that to anyone. God's honest truth. If they were cheaper,
Quite helpful.
like a lot cheaper, maybe. Even then, that's pushing it, because you've got brands that just decimated in quality and sound. And the fact that the fact that this one right here needs an amp to fix the audio issues. And Fabian, I don't know if you're having the same issue with this one as well, but these buttons feel so cheap on the back. Like, the top one works, but the bottom one feels like it's so recessed in that it's just not functioning at all. He said muffled, muddy audio quality. Yeah, I mean, guys, I'm gonna say this. If you're looking to get into audio, I mean, content creation, be it YouTube, be it streaming, be it podcasting, or just recording, like doing voiceover work, there is no way in hell I would ever recommend you get anything other than a Blue Yeti or a HyperX Quadcast
I suppose I've improved.
or the Razer Siren X, or if you really want to step up to that pro level quality, this right here, what I'm using now. I can't recommend anything else.
You're out of luck.
And the fact that that microphone costs the same amount. Actually,
Gotten better.
it's the same amount as a Yeti, right? I don't know if I can just like I struggle with trying to recommend that. I don't think that I can. You know, and if that means that they're gonna feel some kind of way about me saying that, my integrity as a reviewer, like I've always stressed before that it is important to, when you're talking about things, to be completely honest and transparent, but also fair, respectful, professional. And in being in all that, I can't recommend this over a Yeti. If this is 20 or 30 bucks, go for it. I would recommend this over the Blue Snowball, but not over a Yeti. It's not at that same premium. Does it deserve to have that premium of a price? In my opinion, I don't think it deserves it. But that's just my opinion. Fabian, I can't wait to hear what you're gonna say about it.
You're weak.
That worked out.
I do have to say though, like the absolute best.
Stinks.
Whoa. The absolute. There we go. Stop
Am I
moving.
making progress?
The absolute best gaming headphones that I've used so far, or headphones in general, are these Logitech, the G Pro X. Like, I cannot stress enough how good these are. Like, it's insane.
Predictable.
And Zero, you said, I wonder if he's this game's version of the Dark Knight from Path of Radiance. He probably is. Like, I haven't gotten far enough in Path of Radiance to know, like, the plot of that one and who the Dark Knight is. I know he's got the Ragnall too, right? He uses the Ragnall sword because he's the one who gave it to Ike, or he left it for Ike. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong about that. You said I've not played Radiant Dawn yet, but I know the Dark Knight is in it, and I believe you see him unmasked. Ooh. That's actually one of the games I need to reinstall on the Dolphin emulator. Because, guys, I just got the Note 10 Plus. It just came in today. So that's going to be replacing my Razer Phone 2 as well as my iPhone. And so I just need to definitely make sure I get all the games on it that I normally play. That way I can play some stuff portably. So you can beat him in Path of Radiance, but you need the Aether for Ike and a bit of luck to beat him, but it's optional.
Luck wasn't with you.
Really? Didn't know that.
You could do it.
The reinforcements haven't arrived? If they approach from behind, we can attack them from both sides.
Oh snap, yo, I gotta go get the those Sega Saturn games that the GameStop was holding for me. So what are some games that you guys are all playing right now? I got a bunch of games I got review codes for that I'm over here like, yeah, at least I got some content to work on when I go, since I'm going full time, right?
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Such power dwells within? Hey, thanks.
So the last thing you played was Ultimate Alliance 3 and Cuphead. Oh, what do you think of Ori and the Blind Forest coming to the Switch? I think that's crazy. I'm hyped for it.
You can rely on me.
But it's definitely showing that Microsoft is I know a lot of people have wanted, I don't know about this generation, but I know like previously people wanted Microsoft to make a portable Xbox, but it's like Microsoft is being very smart about not doing something like that. You said the last thing you played was Mass Effect 2. What are you playing it on, HLO?
I must stay focused.
Are you guys looking forward to like whatchamacallit, the Daemon X Machina?
Saw that coming.
He played himself.
Is that all?
He is seriously becoming my Titania. Hey, who here has a key? Oh, he's got the key. I mean, for real, he straight played himself. He's like, yeah, I got you, and it's like, no, homie, you don't got me. You played yourself.
I owe you one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to Daemon X Machina, the new Zelda, the new Luigi game. What's the other thing?
Good to go.
The Astral Chain, I'm looking forward to that. And actually, you know, The Witcher 3, surprisingly. Is the difficulty medium? I got it on standard. Like just whatever the default difficulty, the normal. That's what I have it on. Oh, she played herself, which means because I did that, because she did that, now I'm gonna have to wreck her shit, but I can't do it with her. Zero, you say you wanted to play you want to get the Yu-Gi-Oh game that just came out for the Switch as well. $40 is a good price. I've never been able to get into Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, I know I should. I don't know. Like, I've just never been able to get into it. You say you don't plan to pick it up right away?
I got this.
You want to get it because it covers the story for all the different series. Are they all connected? That's one thing. Like when I initially watched the Yu-Gi-Oh show back when it first came out, I had heard of Yu-Gi-Oh for years before the show. but I didn't know anything about, you know, the plot. I just knew it was a game that was taking off, that was rivaling magic,
That worked out well.
but I never understood the plot. And the anime, when I watched it on, was it 4Kids anime, 4Kids TV or whatever it was, and it's like, it was so confusing for me. I'm like, it didn't bother to say anything.
The seal will be broken any minute now.
Is that all?
You say, I know GX takes place a few years after the original series. 3DS takes about 50 years in the future from what I understand. Zexo sounds like an alternate timeline. Then there's Arc 5 and 5 Reigns. I stopped after 5DS. Damn. He's like, nope, I'm going chop choppy, my guy. Why does that look like Marth's sword? Is it me or does that look like Marth's sword?
I see. What a pleasant surprise.
He got away. We have no choice but to let them go for now. Professor, the way that sword is glowing, I wonder.
Is the intruder here? Oh, looks like you have this under control. You, round up any stragglers.
Will do.
I must keep aiming higher.
Sword of the Creator. Well, damn. Earned sword, there you go. Sword of the Creator. This mysterious blade unleashes its true power in Byleth's hands, intended to reach distant enemies. The weapon's durability is restored by 5 each time Byleth chooses to rest on his day off. Oh. Well, now. Do we get a cutscene or anything? Man, I'm only in chapter 4?
Thank you so much.
How many chapters are in this game?
As all of you have committed a breach of faith, the Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. An attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What?
Oh, excuse me.
We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the Church. You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen. We've been deceived!
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands.
May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait, please! The goddess would never forgive you for our execution!
Monster. We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
There you have it. It seems the assassination attempt and the attack on the Holy Mausoleum were all the work of the Western Church. As for the masked knight who led the attack, I'm afraid his whereabouts are yet unknown.
It makes no sense that the Western Church would try such a thing.
It just goes to show that the Church of Seros is not completely united. The Church is led by those here at Garreg Mach, and the Western Church doesn't have a strong voice on its governing council. I imagine the Western Church has harbored some resentment toward the Central Church for a while now.
I imagine Western Church has harbored some resentment toward the Central Church for a while now.
Ah, that's right. Gerald did say that you grew up outside the influence of the Church. The Church of Seros is split into a few branches across Fodlan, the largest being the Central Church, which is headquartered right here at Garreg Mach. The Western Church lies far to the west of Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lonato held his rebellion. It's situated on the far side of the kingdom's most impressive fortress, Aryan Road. I imagine the Western Church's intention was to eliminate Lady Rhea and the Central Church's authority along with her. Naturally, the Knights will be riding out to question the Western Church's top officials, or rather, to punish them.
When they do, Your Highness, we will likely be asked to help carry out said punishment.
Indeed. Now, I don't mean to be rude, Professor, but I must say your situation is rather unusual. For someone to grow up in Fodlan and yet never have any contact with the Church of Seros it's hard to believe.
I wonder why the Archbishop would hire someone like that as a professor.
So, those people from the Western Church where... Lady Rhea had them killed, didn't she?
Well, of course she did. Going against the teachings of Seros like that. Quite unforgivable.
Those who stray must be punished, I suppose. That said, Professor,
There you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
The Archbishop lives. Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Seros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the crest stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected. It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power. Even without the crest stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Absurd. Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible. The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
Good. I believe I will enjoy this a great deal.
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum, and especially for protecting the Sword of the Creator. That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious artifact in the Church's possession. It is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now, I will entrust the sword to you. Please, use it wisely.
Lady Rhea, wait! Do you truly mean to give the sword of the Creator to this stranger? Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily, even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Vodland would be consumed by war. Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He is an ancient king of mankind who was defeated by Seiros over 1,000 years ago. When Vodland was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Vodland. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Saint Seiros was forced to destroy him. Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No. I have faith, Seteth. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by wickedness. Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the sword of the Creator. Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new master.
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea. There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow upon you.
The sword of the Creator? The King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last. And I really can't read that Rhea at all. That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you? I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery. And there is one more thing that has been plaguing me. The sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen. Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name? Yes, her! The sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key way. It bears a hole, where something should have been, but is no more. I despise not knowing what is going on. It frightens me. And yet, I place my trust in you. I must. Whatever comes to pass, please swear to cut a path that is your own.
All right, so guys, we're gonna leave it there, and we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up again on Saturday. Thank you all for coming through. Zero, Fabian, HLO, Dave, everyone. Thank you guys for coming through. I greatly appreciate you guys. Ernest, Russell, thank you for coming through. Derade Undone, thank you for coming through as well. Billy, Nadell, thank you guys for coming through. Yeah, the plot is definitely picking up, and I cannot wait to get back at this. But the next game we're gonna stream it on Friday. We're gonna stream Mega Man X2 and 3, and this should be fun for a retro stream. And we'll pick it up Saturday with Chapter 4 or Chapter 5 of this game, whatever's coming next. And then on Sunday, if you guys want, we can it's completely up to you guys. You guys let me know if you would like to continue with Fire Emblem 3 Houses, or if you'd like me to stream Grandia 1 or 2, or if you'd like me to stream Mega Man X4 or if you would like me to stream Trails in the Sky or Trails in the, of Cold Steel, whichever one, let me know. Message me on Instagram or Twitter, or hit me up here. Doesn't really matter, but I want this to be an interactive thing where we all have a say in it. We all can have fun with it. And yeah, let me know. And if you guys ever want to reach out to me, definitely hit me up on Twitter or Instagram, Mikhail Kasanova on either one. And I'm very responsive, or as responsive as I possibly can be. But let me know. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you for spending this time with me. It means a lot to me. And I'll catch you in the next one.